I think people are misconstruing that because we're saying that Olandria didn't have to immediately come out the villa and speak to Cierra, that they're misconstruing that we think that Nick doesn't owe Cierra a conversation. Cierra is valid within her feelings, maybe 50%. I think another part of that 50% should be accountability and not recognizing that Nick wasn't into her, even though she knew that. She knew that because she mentioned it in the confessionals. I still do think that Nick owes Cierra a conversation. Now, when he decides to have that conversation with her is totally up to him. But because she keeps going on this PR journey about Love Island and Nick and Nicolandria and all this kind of stuff, I don't know if Nick would want to even have a conversation with her anymore, even. Me personally, I love Nicolandria, but I love Olandria more than I do Nick. And at the end of the day, I'm an Olandria fan first, and I can acknowledge that Nick did move weird in the villa. I can acknowledge that. However, I think that Cierra continuously posting and posting and posting about the situation does not make the situation any better. And then this is when the manipulative conversation comes in, when it's like, you keep making these videos, you know that nothing good can come from it for Nick and Olandria. You're doing those videos to rid you of whatever consequences for your actions you have at the moment. You're trying to shift the blame from you for using a slur onto Nick and Olandria. And that's where the problem comes in. Now, with that being said, if they chose not to speak to her, then you know what I'm saying? Like, that's fair as well. They are valid in their feelings as well, just like how you guys think Cierra is valid in her feelings of not getting closure when she wanted it. As far as Nick, I don't put nothing past Nick. We like Nicolandria because it's Olandria and Nicolandria. That's why we like Nick. At the end of the day, Nick is a man. You put your trust in it, super how you figure never. Okay? Nick is, especially with the Jenna and Kenny thing going on, side eye. I came back to add, technically, Nick doesn't owe her, right? A lot of you ladies get yourselves in situationships and never get closure from the guy you end up in a situationship with. Did he owe you one? It would have been nice if he did, right? But he didn't owe it to you. At the end of the day, you have the key to your box. Okay? He didn't take your box from you. You opened up your legs, he took the box, he took advantage of it because you allowed it.